This is my 2023 KTM 890 Adventure, and I've been watching a lot of videos and seen some postings on my Facebook about the cam issues. I hate to talk about it, but I guess it's been an ongoing issue, and I checked. I do have the my casting number is not the latest casting number that KTM supposedly sends you. This casting on this head, they say it's not available anymore. Matter of fact, you go to the website, it's been marked out, and they have the new casting number. So you can see, well, that's going to be hard to do without knocking my camera out of whack. But anyway, it's like, it's really 6363, I don't know, 602, something. Anyway, I'll look at it again. So yeah, it starts off with 63, looks like a 6, and then 3602 0000, and it's got an R on the end of it, whatever. And the even though it's a 23, I think that might say a casting, whatever year is, that one of the circle way over there. You can't hardly see it way over there. Anyway, nonetheless, it looks like I've got the casting goes way back to 2019, the 790s. And so they send you another head. It's going to be a different casting number, I think. Well, the part number is not that. It's a different number. And the casting number, they had the old part number, which is the casting number. And then they had it marked out, and they send you a new one. Well, anyway, I've got the fairing off, some of the fairing taken off, not a whole lot. Let me back up here I got the camera. I mean, you got the light going on. It's kind of blurring everything. Well, I'm getting ready to take that sensor out there. I already got it cracked loose, that oil pressure sensor. And they say what they're doing, excuse me, they're putting a filter in there that's supposed to trap any debris that clogs up the squirters that lube the cam lobes and those finger followers, whatever, that open your valves. And they say those jets are pretty small jets, but they have to be in order to squirt a good little, amount or good distance from where they're at over to the lobe. It has to have a pretty good stream, is what I'm saying. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and take this loose, the all pressure sensor. I guess it's maybe a switch. Anyway, I already cracked it. I already got, you take a socket on, I think it's 21 millimeter, I don't know what it is, but you can drop it down through here. If you can get a wrench on there, that's good. Just be careful not to snap it. You'll be buying another one. And anyway, so you might be able to get a crow's foot wrench on there. Here it is right there. And we're going to look down in there. I already got it loose. And I already let's see, does it have one in there? I don't know. I'm going to have to be able to shine a light down in here like this. And you should be able to see whether or not. Anyway, well, I can see they've got a screen in there, so there is a screen in there. Oh, let me see if I can get it's really hard to do this. Should have gotten a, if you look down in there, if I can get a picture of it, I will. if I can even get this camera to focus, but I can get, oh wow, let's see, woozy. I see it. It's got a screen in it. Let me see if I can do this. Yeah, it's got a screen in it, so time will tell. I should have had this thing set up before I got this video going, but this is pretty tough right here. Yeah. You can actually see it hang down. Okay, that's it. Yeah, if I can look down through. Well, that's what you're going to look for. Oh, it's got such a glare, but the human eyes can see it. Oh, bear with me if you're able. Oh, wow. Let me do this, like this. If I get this down in here, I'll be happy. Now, okay. Dang it. I'm going to say something else here in a minute. We're going to get it. We're going to get the view of it. Yeah. You can see it. It's a thimble filter. Oh, shoot. There it is. I wish I could focus in on it. All right. If I could just focus in on it. Oh my, there. Okay. Oh, dang it. Oh, there we are. Let me back out here a little bit. All right. Yeah, there it is. Wow, I cannot get this to focus. But don't you just love cameras that won't focus? I can actually see it with my eye. I can see it with my eyes. It's plain as day. Maybe I need to zoom out. Looks like a little drum. There it is. Oh, dang it. Why can't I can see it, but this camera, this damn camera. Oh. But it's a screen. It's a little screen, looks like a drum of a filter. It hangs down. They drop it in from the valve cover side, which is actually the cam cover that holds the cams down. And it feeds up through there. This has got a screen in it, so they can't, if my camshaft goes on this thing, they cannot say it was due to there. Oh, wow, I just got it. I just focused in on it. Just focused in on this thing. Oh, there it is. There we are. There we are. This is really hard to do, but I guess when I get done with this, I'll have to put it in the description down below how many minutes it took me to get this to focus and get that way you can just shoot right to it. And if you take your oil sensor out, yeah. If you take it out, Okay. See, there it is. See, it looks like a little barrel. I've seen those type of filters in transmissions. I've been a transmission mechanic for over 40 years, and built a lot of transmissions that's had those little thimble filters in them, thimble screens in the valve bodies. And that's what they've done here. So they're trying to trap the dirt, keep it, those jets, those orifices, and the channel way, it's pretty good. But if that dirt builds up in the casting of the head or on that cam cover that feeds the, wow, there we are. Yeah, that feeds the jets that lubricate the camshaft. It's got it in there. Excuse me. Okay, yeah, I did get it. There it is right there. Okay. It's not coming in that great. All right. All right. Oh, there it is. Boy, I cannot get it to. So I ordered a couple of them from KTM, and I don't need them. Thinking, well, I was gonna pull the cam cover off of it, expecting. Daggone it. A shaky hand, guys. But anyway, there it is right here. It's like I can't get it. Once I focus it, it's almost I have to shake the light. All right. Oh my goodness. It ain't gonna sit here. I've got to trying to set it on this thing and hold the camera, hold the cabling out of the way. But you can see it plain as day. It's down in there. In my next video, I'll show you what they look like, the new ones that they're saying that's the fix, is put a thimble screen in it or a filter going to the head. Well, there it is. Wow, it's like it moves on it. And I gotta, what the heck? Oh, okay. There it is. I can't make my camera focus any better than that because it's the proximity of where it's setting, how close it is. It will not focus. It wants to look at everything else, of course. Looks like it wants to focus over there on that little cable or whatever that other thing is next to. But anyway, there's the thimble screen. This looks like a little black nylon caged wire mesh, and it is dropped in from up. let me back out here. Okay. Okay, what a mess. Everything's a glare. Okay, it's dropped in from the top and shoved down. See how this stupid camera wants to focus on my hand, it wants to focus on this. It don't want to focus on that. No matter what I do. Oh gosh. Can it hold in there? No, it can't. But trust me, I've already seen it. There's a couple places. Everything's in the way for this camera. I need to get one of those telescopic cameras. Those things are really nice. You shoot it right down in there. But anyway, it's put in through, you take this cam cover off, this valve cover, cam cover off here. Then there's another cam holder that's casted that holds the camshaft down, bolted down. And then it goes in between. That camshaft casting journal that holds the camshafts in place. Yeah. Anyway, I want to say Anyway, yeah, that holds it in place and drops down there. I wanted to make sure and see if I didn't have a filter in there. If I didn't have a filter, I was thinking, oh well, they're saying that supposedly dirt and contaminants get up there and get around behind those jets and plug them up. That explains some of them being burnt up. I mean, I'm not seeing lobes. I don't see too many. I didn't see any lobes that are just worn down due to being soft. What I'm seeing is they're black, and then they're burnt up. So yeah, that's the key. They're burnt. They're hot. So they get hot, which of course, if it's not getting any oil to it, it's going to eat up the camshaft and those followers or ring fingers or whatever, that push the valves down and all that, open the valves. So anyway, there you have it. And so far, that's how you find out if you got the filter in it. You take that sensor out of there, that all pressure sensor out of there, sending unit, whatever, I don't know, sending unit sensor, I guess. Anyway, you take that dude out, and of course you got to take the fairing off of it. It's not much, it ain't a few screws and it's off there. Seats are a piece of cake to take off, Yeah, I got a Rottweiler filter on this thing, breather, intake breather. But anyway, so there you have it right there. Sorry it took so long to focus in on that. Maybe I can get I give up. But take my word for it. You can see it, and I'll put in the description where it's the clearest, where you can just slide over to it. So that's what you're going to look for. So you'll definitely want to check it out and see if you have that filter in there, that screen, and if you do, look and see if there's anything. If there's material that's bunched up around that filter, well, you've already got a problem. And mine is super clean. I keep it all changed on this regular. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it every 2,000 miles. I do everything 3,000, 3,500, something like that miles. Just for the sake of the problem with that, it's just good insurance. And that way I've always got clean oil going up in there. But time will tell on if the alignments or the casting. I don't know, the dirty garage guy. I like that guy. That guy is very, very, very smart. Go check him out. Anyway, the dirty garage guy, he's got one of these heads torn down. Well, it was sent to him. ADB Charlie or Charlie ADB, Adventure Charlie Adventure. Anyway, and he sent him the head to have it looked into, and he realized that there's a lubrication problem because the way the cams looked also, but also I think he's determined that the alignment of those ports, those jets aiming that feed the oil that squirt through the jets, those little nozzles that squirted out on the cam, the alignments of the casting where they cross-drilled, some are kind of mismatched, are not fully drilled in a perfect alignment with each other. It is getting oil to it, but there's some, looks like probably some restrictions. So maybe that's why they've changed the head. So they can't tell me that it's due to dirt. It's clean as can be. They can't tell me if I got a problem with this later on and knowing it's got a filter. They can't say, well, we had to put a filter in it. No, it's got a filter in it. So we can't blame dirty oil if I keep it changed regular like this. If I have cam problems, probably going to be the conclusion that dirty garage guy came up with was the cross-drilled alignment of the feed oil galleries to the camshaft squirting jets. So lobe squirting jets, So you check his video. He's got the thing torn down. It's only it's like maybe last week, something like that. But I'm going to go ahead and put this back in and put the sensor back in. I'm glad to know it's super clean in there, I only got like 2,000 miles on it, so I'm, I haven't driven it that much. I was getting ready. I was going to really take it on a long tour, and I didn't because I was so worried about that. That's what's been holding me up, really racking some miles up on it. So, once I heard that, after I did the suspension setup on this, I've been riding that Honda quite a bit. Nothing can focus in, right? Wow, there we are. My trans out. And since it's kind of the golden child, I just got it last. But I like this the best. This, it's just got all the thrills. This thing here is, it's got the hooliganism about it. It's so much fun. Wheelies and pull your arm torque. That's really good. It's amazing. It's so powerful. It's so fun. It's so much fun, and it's so easy and so I don't know. It handles so well, and so I like it very, very well, very much. And this is one only went up 20 millimeters on the suspension. I did the first generation Norden front and back suspension setup, but I went through tractive suspension and dialed it in and I've got the this is 220 millimeters front and back, what I was saying, and closed cartridges are dropped into the fork tube, so it's worked out really good. There's my other one. But anyway, that's it on the lubrication of the camshaft, and it looks like to me it's going pretty good. And naturally, if your oil pressure shows to be good, and you don't have oil pressure light saying low oil or nothing like that, well, that's where that sending unit, I believe, that's what controls that. It lets you see what the oil pressure is. So, if the pressure's up there, it's up there, and you're there. It's just you're relying on your cross-drilled oil galleries. Galleries. Anyway, the ports that go down through to the jets that squirt the oil on your camshaft lobes. So, okay, that's a take on this, and this is what I found out. Yes, I do have the thimble filter, or the screen they call it, cylinder head camshaft lubricant screen. Anyway, so I'll get this wrapped up and hope for the best, and hope I don't look one day and see cam lobes gone. But so hopefully, maybe if that's the fix, then that's good. I've got something keeping dirt from stopping up the jets. And if not, I find blackened cam lobes, well, it's a problem with the casting on it. And so they're not all like this. Not all of them are doing this, but a lot of them are. So it must be that through the assembly line, or when they're building the cylinder head, that they get the two, cross-drilled sections right on, where they are lined up, and then some of them they're all out of alignment. But check out the Dirty Garage guy. He explains it. He's got a head that's torn down. Check that out, and then see, you'll see more about this head all apart. So that's a take. Like, subscribe, and share.